What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Eladadze. So, guys, Ghana, honestly, I say this as a joke sometimes, but this time around, I am so serious. We are not serious as a country, not one bit. And I think that it will take the great intervention of God directly. Any pastor bias, so it will take intervention from God directly, from Himself directly, from heaven to make Ghana a better place. Yeah. Y'all remember this Chinese lady called Aisha Huang way back in 2017 who was arrested for illegal mining in the Galamsey and then also for selling of rosewood, and then we didn't jail her. She wasn't jailed here in the country, and from then Senior Minister Yaosafo Mafu, he was like, jailing her in the country isn't going to solve our problem, isn't going to solve our money problem, so she was deported. She wasn't jailed. Now, just this week, we have heard that she has been arrested. Now, my question is, how can somebody who has been deported way back in 2017, 2018 be arrested in the country that she was deported from? Let's take a look at this. Yo, let's watch this.
Mame ma wakwa ababio na ye fi ase dia na ye fi ase e dia fi Accra Circuit Court me no ka say ya ababaawa Aisha 1 na ni di Aisha 1 de obedu Ghana ha na ye ma na Aisha 1 no Galamsey Queen ababaawa fefefe kama pa 2017 ene ye say former gudie omampani ba ya no braye ababaawa we na ye ho asem e na ye ken Aisha 1 of oni
na so no krai what is Ghana ni awa kokko
ai
emuru subia yaji that's now confirm kasa ade obi awia na sese ya ba me
ofanya for sure
dabi dabi opa go back
for me me kai back
na mo to sell confirm kasa
yes ngrofo tape kura wa acha
na say obi nwe ya nanka you rosewood ya ntwa wo twa obedam ma meet me twa no akwa ne ya ja no na ye nam asan kwaba
ofa gala no kro tu ya ma te say ye chain na say machines na asem no crowns offer eba afofro 2017 na ene mo Aisha 1 oni ni nua mema num bi be na enum ene Accra High Court ama medi a kire saa offer da kro ye beti mpaboa bi ka High Court dem adan a yesi aban ni say wa be file no prosecute yemfa Aisha 1 emfi o man Ghana enko ye deported na wi kete ene yi Aisha 1 fi Ghana ekoye ye nan sorry na no pay ya say Aisha 1 sa wa ba Ghana 2022 ya January abosuminima nanim santan wo ba ni di Aisha 1 na no de ba yo nemum ne Chinese passport na ekura no wakoyen sakraye kakra wom e no de abepiem wo Ghana obedu ye no djuma wodi ni sa ofase say de ose form agudie no wono ankasa wonko site wonkotu nemum Ghana for mrantie maba wa no be employ ofoma na mo amakotu
ejabosumi ngotwentem nya ye ne te Ghana ha
ye ne te Ghana Aisha 1 te Ghana ha 8 months ye ne te Ghana ha ene ne oye ne say oton machines ni bi say kura do no aton excavators no woton bi odi wudwa oton gold sign ton e wo Ghana ha ya
Yo. This is funny. This is the kind of funny that it is sad. It is very, very sad, but you can't help but laugh. Look, I don't know much about deportation. But the one thing that I do know about deportation is that when you are deported from a country, that country do not want you back in the country. The country doesn't want to see even your shadow casted upon the lands of the country. Now, if this lady had been deported way back in 2017, 2019, in 2018, how did she come back into the country? And then there are so many ways to enter a country. Either by air, either by land from the borders of the country. Now, our immigration service, who are supposed to be in charge of, people coming into the country, whether through the borders or through, the airports, they are trying to say that just because she changed her passport, just because she changed the names, the details, and everything on her passport, they couldn't figure out that that was the same lady who was selling Ghana's rosewood back in 2017, even way before that, who was, doing illegal mining in the country. They are trying to say that she has become so unrecognizable that they didn't even see, they didn't even know that was her. That is what our immigration service is trying to tell us. And then we are here with our vice president saying that, oh, Ghana is going to go, is going to be a digitalized country. First of all, let us start with the digitalization from our airports, from our borders, from the illegal immigration service. Let that start from there, because we can't be. It's like just entering the country and then not actually knowing who this person exactly is. When we are in this country, somebody has been deported. Even when you are deported, there's crumble and marching for you to go back to that same country again. But then this lady has the balls to come back into the country and also to do the same things that she was arrested for way back and then deported for way back, to do those same things. Ghana favors those who are in power. That is all I can say. Ghana favors, if you have power, if you have connections, Ghana favors you. That is all I can say about this. Because I'm even out of words, guys. I am out of words. If you are a Ghanaian, this should really make you mad. This should really, really make you mad to the extent that because I am mad. I am so mad that this person was into illegal mining, was deported, comes back again, way back in January, this year, January. It's like, okay, we are in September now. So it's been like almost 9 months that she has been in the country and she is now being caught. So no one, even where she was staying, she and then her counterparts was staying. And then I am sure, these illegal mining do not take place in the cities. It takes place in, rural areas, like deep rural areas. And then these deep rural areas, these Chinese people, this Aisha Huang, no, she doesn't even know the geographical part of the country. She doesn't know where mineral is, where bauxite is, where this and that is. And these people are introduced into the country. They are brought into the country by our own people, by Ghanaians. And then they go to these villages. And then, okay, when you say much about our chiefs being involved, some of our chiefs being involved in Galamsey, na Daniasem. Odike said same thing, that our chiefs know about these Galamsey activities here in the country, these Galamsey activities that is destroying water bodies. You might be living in Accra, you might be living in a city, and then these Galamseys are happening in the villages, in our rivers, in our streams, and then you think that it doesn't bother you. You think that since it is happening in the villages, it doesn't affect you. Odike said this, and then she was, wow. I haven't been so worked up about something before, like me being worked up about this Aisha Huang back in the country. I can't even speak because I am so damn mad. I can't speak. Ghana, Oh, not. Right now, what I am more interested in is what the immigration service, the statement that the immigration service will come out to say, and then the action that our government is going to take. That is what I am interested in. If our government is still going to be like, oh, the Chinese, we get a lot of stuff from the China. Look, every country owes a country. Every country in this world owes a country. Look, and then Ghana isn't any exception. Some countries owe other countries money. Some countries owe other countries favor. So what at all does China has around our neck that we can't take actions when it comes to their people, their citizens coming to the country and then destroying our resources, destroying our water bodies, taking up our resources, and then sending them back to their country. They go refine it and then sell it back to us at a very, very, very huge price. Way back in primary school, we're like, oh, Ghana, we have gold, we have cocoa, we have bauxite. Even just in Chevia, just recently, we're like, we have oil. Honestly, we just sit here for people to come into the country and then exploit these resources. And then, the funny thing too? The funny thing is that they use the locals, they use us to do this exploitation of our resources. That is the funny thing. That is the funny thing with these whole foreigners coming to the country, destroying our stuff. And then it isn't like the government, it isn't like our leaders do not know anything about this. They do know stuff about it. They do know what is going on. They're like, oh, you don't have your facts. Oh, you don't know what you're saying. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And then even with the charges that has been set against her, with her being arrested now, the charge of her coming back to the country while she is she has been deported, and then the charges is it says that she is facing a charge of mining without a license and engaging in the sale of and purchase of mineral without a valid license. There's nothing about her being deported and then her finding herself back into the country. That isn't part of the charge. That isn't part of the charge. Ghana, when you have money, it is so easy to walk around in the country. When you have money, when you have power, it is so easy to walk around in the country and then get away with stuff. And then this power is given to these people who have that power by you all know the people who give them this power. When you are so mad, when you are so angry that it kind of like insists. So that is how I'm feeling right now. That is really how I am feeling right now. And then we are so bent on what talking about SIM card. If you haven't registered your SIM card, if you haven't linked your Ghana your SIM card to your Ghana card, and then they are going to block you from using your SIM card. Nema, I'm not saying say here, but this is what we are concentrated on. This is what we have prioritized. SIM card registration, which when every government comes, they have their own agenda when it comes to. I cannot mention the number of times that every government that comes into power is like, Ghana, we should get up from our house, we should pause with our business, go queue and then do something. It is sad. It is sad. We will know the brothel that our leaders are going to pour on this case. The brothel that they are going to pour on this case. We are all here. We are going to see how it's going to end. Whether she's going to be deported back to her country. Whew. I'm so worked up. I am really so worked up about this. On Twitter was boiling, Twitter was raging, like people couldn't just get their heads around the fact that this person has been deported and then the person is back into the country doing that same doing that same boo that the person did, got the person deported. Jefferson Lloyd says there must be a lot of gold in Ghana. If there wasn't any gold in Ghana, do you think these people will be coming back into the country like that? Do you think they'll be pouring into the country like that? If Ghana didn't have the gold, do you think that our own people will be bringing these people back into the country and then showing them that, oh, Kwaha, there's a lot of gold here. Kwaha, there's a lot of gold here. Another person says, after all the noise this government has made on digitalization, is the Ghana Immigration Service trying to tell us we have no biometric data to identify Galamsey Kingpin Aisha Huang? I am moved to conclude we can't stop any terrorists from gaining access to our country to harm us. Baby T says, what Aisha Huang did in Ghana, you cannot do it in China. She can't do it in her own country twice. We let people get away with so much. He's wrong. I totally 100% in support of this tweet. She's wrong. There is no way that she can do this in her own country. And that too for the second time. There is no way that she can do that. But then she comes back. Right from January, from the beginning of this year, she has been in the country. She has been doing that, and then she is even into the selling of these machines that they use in the Galamsey. And who is she selling this stuff to? She's selling this stuff to our own people. She's selling these machineries, these stuff that they use in Galamsey to us, to our people who can afford it. This one says, it's either the immigration service is corrupt, there is political influence, or our borders are porous. Aisha Huang needs to be sentenced in Ghana. Well, let's see if that is what is going to happen. Or mysteriously or miraculously, there's going to be something like somebody else saying that, oh, we are in deal with the Chinese government, so, and then jailing this person here in the country isn't going to solve our problems. Another person says, you guys should rest. We all know Aisha Huang has Ghana card. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she has Ghana card. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of foreigners here in the country has Ghana card. Look, I heard that there is a temporary Ghana card for foreigners, but then I would be surprised if her Ghana card, she has like Akosia May or Adra V or or she has something like Auntie on her Ghana card. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I'm done, guys. Let me know what you think about her being. Let me know what you think about this video.